So my journey begins to Coron, leaving Almeda. I had to leave the bike back at the hotel where I was staying. It's the township of Almeda. Fairly quiet because all the tourists are on the boats on the island, no doubt. Okay, we're finally on the move. Here we go. We'll walk to the ferry on this beautiful sunny day. Okay, I guess this is our ferry. Looks pretty schmick. Okay. Oh, more ticket presentations. Thank you very much. Do you need to see that? Thank you. Alright, excellent. Okay, now seated. Comfy seat, I must say. Needs to be able to be here for another 4 hours. Okay, so we've arrived here in Coron on that beautiful yellow boat, which was a very comfortable ride, I must say. Big port. Look at those majestic mountains in the background. I can hardly fit in this thing. I've got to bend my head to avoid the top of it scraping on my skull. Grab a tourist as they come off the ship, and I'm no exception. And for 250 pesos, it'll take me to my hotel. I'd like to think it's a long way away, because 250 pesos for a ride such as this is a lot of money. So I reckon they probably just grab you at the port and take advantage of the fact that you're a newcomer. Okay, so having checked into my room, they took me up to the 4th floor. There's no lift here, it's steps all the way. There's a bucket load of steps. And I'm well away from the pool, well away from all the amenities, tucked right away in the back. I mean, for 40 bucks a night, what can you expect? Nonetheless, I rang reception. They happily obliged. So here I am in a room with a balcony, with a view, and close to the pool and all amenities. So, happy. So I'm now settled into Coron here at my hotel. It's the next morning. Had a reasonable sleep last night. Always a bit restless on the first night. Wondering, as you do when you arrive at a new destination, how do I make plans? I want to get out to the islands. How do I do it? My preference is a private tour. So I went down to reception, and the receptionist down there was very helpful. I said I want a private tour. She said which islands. I pointed to some that I've done some research on, and collectively we agreed to my destinations tomorrow, so I'm being picked up at 7:30 in the morning. So we're here at the market. Paul picked me up. Paul is my guided tour for the day. He'll be taking me to the islands. He said to me the first thing we need to do is go to the market and buy some food for today's barbecue lunch. So here we are at the market. Right, smells delightful in here. This is a local delicacy, chicken intestine, right? Right. There's the squid we've just ordered. Huge. Happy days. So we're looking for lobster, because that's what I've requested for lunch today, as you do. Oh, that's Paul, by the way, in the white t-shirt. I've said I'd like lobster and shrimp or prawns. So that's what he's looking for. Once having paid 400 pesos for a big squid and some shrimps, 10 to be specific, 400 pesos, 10 bucks. Now we're into the veggie section. To complement the seafood, we need some veggies, don't we? Okay, so we bought the fruit. Fruit was $3.70, almost as expensive as the seafood. Anyway, we're done. We've got a feast, all set for lunch today. As we leave the market, jump back on his motorbike and head to port. All right, now we're heading to port on Paul's motorbike, complete with our shopping. I'm sorry, did you want a shot of me? There you go. So this is where it all happens. The other part of the port, the big ships are elsewhere. These are all the private bankers. And the town of Coron is over there. Okay, so now we're renting the scuba gear, or the, not the scuba gear, but the, you know, snorkeling gear. Trying on flippers. You're not going to make me walk, are you? Oh, we're done. So that's Jang Jang, Paul, and Stacey. Pretty good value, 4,000 pesos for a tour guide, 2 boat crew, a big boat, and about 5 destinations. The last being a sandy beach where we can have our seafood lunch. If I had a job here, if I had to work here, I think this is what I'd like to do. Own a boat, take people out on charter. So this island that we're heading towards is actually owned by the indigenous people of the Philippines. The government awarded them the land rights, and that's becoming a common practice throughout the Philippines, giving back the land to the indigenous owners. And the only people that live here are the tribes. Ahead of you is the actual island of Coron. The island we stay on, the bigger of all of them, is not Coron, albeit it's referred to as Coron town. The island is called Butonga, or Butanga. This, however, is Coron Island. Water is a little brackish colour, brown, apparently because it's 80% fresh water in this lake and 20% salt. So effectively this area is a lake, not part of the ocean.
And also you see here the kind of fish, the catfish, rabbit fish, little fish.
Right, anchor's out. Jack Jack. Jang Jang. Throwing out the anchor. He's the boat, the decky.
So
Stick.
A little bit tricking here. 50 steps going up and then...
Steps to reach the other side to see the lagoon from above. Yo. It's not for the faint-hearted or the elderly.
Yeah.
One bit slippery in parts, I'll tell you what. Seriously? Right, having swum in the lagoon, we're back to where the boat is to jump back on, go to our next destination. That little hut, that looks as if it's a house underwater, is actually a generator, because along the coast here are various floating huts that you can stay at a cost of 25,000 pesos a night. The owners of these huts is an Australian bloke and his Filipino native wife. They can build here because his wife is one of the natives of the island. So Stacey's cooking rice over there. Is that rice, Stacey? Rice? Rice. Rice in that pot. A day never goes by where they don't have rice. All day, every day. My partner, Indonesian. Getting married next year. She loves rice. She cannot go a day. Must have rice every day. Right? Rice or noodle. If no rice, no food. This is Twin Lagoon, and this lagoon is 80% saltwater, 20% fresh.
kayo dyan dito, Ben. Nabis ka nakabangka ng bangka dyan sa ulit.
You got your license for that thing? It's gone now, hence I didn't capture it. He's not the only lizard in the water. A little thirsty, a little peckish. Captain Stacey scrubbing the barnacles off his pontoon. How'd you, Stace? This is what all the Instagram shots are all about, and it really does exist. Well worth the journey here. Okay, so we've now stopped in this little lagoon to have lunch. Here's lunch. Calamari and fresh prawns and some fruit and pull. Cooked whilst we were having fun in the water by the captain of the boat, Stacey, who, you know, fried this stuff up out to the back on the back transom of his boat. Amazing. I thought Stacey had prepared the lunch when in fact it was Jang Jang over there that did the lot. He's a good man. Well, my time has come to an end in Coron. It was fabulous, really good. The island hopping yesterday was spectacular. The highlight of the 3 days I was there for sure. Pretty impressive hotel I'm staying at now, Amari, back in Almeda. I'm pretty sure they've just cut and pasted that bird into the video. Seems to be making the same movements, never moving. Anyway, flat screen TV, pretty impressive. In fact, the whole hotel room is pretty impressive for the price. Here we are, entrance foyer. I've just arrived here, Amari, as I've mentioned before. There's the bed. Nice silent, modern air conditioning. Bed with all the trimmings. Very nice. Let's check out the bathroom. Well, that's pretty impressive, pretty groovy, pretty funky. Yeah, this will do nicely for the night. They're doing a soft opening, so 4,500 pesos buys you a very nice room with an infinity pool on level 5, which I'll go and spend the afternoon at. That'll be nice. Tomorrow I start my journey south back to Puerto Princesa, so I'm back on the bike, and I'll take probably 2-3 days to get back, so I'll be stopping along the way at various places for a few nights. I'll be taking a different route, so hopefully that will open up some new and interesting sights to see. So yes, my time here in Palawan is coming to an end. I'll fly out of Palawan probably Sunday, Monday of next week, head to Cebu, and my journey continues. Again, thanks for your support. I do put a lot of effort into these videos with a lot of cutting and pasting and so forth. So I hope you're enjoying the content, and please remember to click the subscribe button and the notifications bell if you want to be updated on new videos when they appear. Thanks again. Bye.